1 year after a brutal attack inside an Encino emergency room, we are hearing from one of the victims. She is speaking up in support of her colleagues, nurses who say their safety on the job is still at risk. And today, those nurses came together to continue to push for more safety measures.
KTLA's Corrine Winter has the latest.
Calls for change.
We still don't feel safe.
1 year after a vicious attack at this medical facility.
Hospitals have become soft targets. Some hospitals do better than others by having enough security, training, metal detectors, and other ways to intercept and de-escalate before a situation becomes too dangerous. But even after this horrendous attack, do you think this hospital is one of them? No.
Registered nurses who work in the Encino Hospital Medical Center's emergency department sounded off on their concerns. They say the hospital still has not done enough to keep staff members safe and that there are serious security and safety issues. Last year, on June 3rd, a man was accused of stabbing 2 nurses and a doctor inside the emergency room. Prosecutors charged Ashkan Amir Soleimani with 3 counts of attempted murder with allegations of causing great bodily injury. He had prior convictions that included assault. Amir Soleimani allegedly walked inside the emergency room with a knife and barricaded himself inside the facility, which had to be evacuated. We spoke with one of the nurses who was stabbed. She didn't want to show her face, but said she no longer works in the ER, which she long feared would have become the scene of a vicious attack.
We were worried for this for a long time, and it was a joke between us that it's going to happen one day. Like, we were waiting for this to happen. And that was I was talking about it a couple of days ago. My coworker who got stabbed, he said the same thing. We kind of knew this is going to happen, and it happened.
Why only one metal detector at one of the entrances? This is the nurse's worst nightmare. It is a fear we must contend with far too often.
As for proposed enhancements in safety and security, these employees want more security officers on site, more metal detectors to prevent people from carrying weapons inside the hospital. They also want hospital officials to include staff members on discussions involving policy protocols on workplace violence. They say right now anyone can walk off the street and inside the ER to carry out an attack. The victims in the last incident fortunately survived. They say the next violent assault may be deadly.
Corrine Winter, KTLA 5 News. Encino Hospital addressed these concerns and told KTLA in a statement, the hospital has developed and implemented safety-centric programs, and we continuously provide safety-related trainings and education for all staff and physicians. Our efforts include a joint law enforcement and fire department safety conference and incident debriefings. Immediately following the incident, these were all conducted and attended by our local police divisions.